My dear students, I am Dr. Rajendra Bagh, Advocate Bombay High Court, Professor Law Faculty. Topic Natural School of Law. You should understand topic. Please see lecture up to last without interruption. The friend most important exam oriented topics to be studied as and definition of natural law, concept of natural law, law of nature, law based on reason, morality, and justice. Dear friend, first let us understand about the nature that is Prakriti. What exactly it is there? Very simple meaning is there. Nature, everything in the physical world not made by humans. It's a natural only. कोई मनुष्य द्वारा बनाया नहीं गया है. तो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द प्रकृति के जो घटक जो है कंपोनेंट्स जो नेचर के हैं, वो जैसे कि लिविंग थिंग्स आर देयर, प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, humans also, microorganism, non-living things also, निर्जीव चीजें वायु है, air, water, soil, mountains, rivers. Now, friend, natural process, what exactly is there? Weather is there, growth of plant is there, water cycle is there. So this is nothing but what I can say the human nature, मानव स्वभाव जो है, लोगों के सोचने का और व्यवहार करने का तरीका जो है, ये नेचर की तरह होता है. In one line I can say the natural world around us, प्रकृति हमारे चारों ओर का प्राकृतिक संसार है. Therefore, friend, I would like to specifically mention by this particular word that the nature, by this nature, the human who have formed a particular law, what we are calling as a natural law school, a jurisprudence is concerned. यानी कि प्राकृतिक विधि का विद्यालय. स्कूल मतलब विद्यालय. Now, what exactly the meaning of natural law? Let us understand, friend. Now, Prakriti Vidhi का अर्थ क्या है? Natural law refers to a system of law based on reason, tark, morality, and universal principle of justice. It is considered higher than man-made law, positive law. जो इंसान ने कानून बनाया है उससे भी हायर है, यानी कि नेचुरल लॉ है. यानी कि प्राकृतिक विधि वह विधि है जो तर्क, नैतिकता और न्याय के सार्वभौमिक सिद्धांतों पर आधारित होती है. इसे मानव द्वारा बनाए गए कानून यानी कि सकारात्मक विधि जिसे पॉजिटिव लॉ कहते हैं से उच्च माना जाता है. Therefore, friend, I would like to tell you very important thing. The very previously there was a single man, आदि मानव जिसे हम कहते हैं. उसके बाद में ग्रुप तैयार हो गए, उसके बाद में कम्युनिटीज हो गई, उसके बाद में सोसाइटीज हो गई, सोसाइटीज के बाद में फिर रूलिंग पावर्स, किंग इज देयर, देन slowly the man made laws that we will study in this particular topic. Therefore, these laws generated from where? From the nature, that is a natural law what we are talking about. And how this natural law are there? This natural law, it is a immutable, यानी कि unchanging, it cannot be changed. इसका बदलाव नहीं हो सकता है. What is the characteristic of a natural law that we will understand? प्राकृतिक विधि की विशेषताएं क्या है? So I told you unchanging, that is the immutable, अपरिवर्तनीय, what we can say. Natural law does not change with time, place or government. It is a separate law. It is a higher law, my dear friend. Therefore, what we can say, प्राकृतिक विधि समय स्थान या सरकार के साथ नहीं बदलती. मैं आपको एग्जांपल देना चाहूंगा. The idea that killing innocent people is a wrong has remained constant throughout history. तो इसका मतलब है निर्दोष लोगों की हत्या गलत है, यह विचार इतिहास भर समान रहा है पूरे विश्व में. तो ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात है. देखो फ्रेंड, इन दिस एज पर दिस नेचुरल लॉ, जस्टिस एंड फेयरनेस आर टाइमलेस प्रिंसिपल्स. यानी कि न्याय और निष्पक्षता शाश्वत सिद्धांत है. इसको आपको फॉलो करना है क्योंकि ये नैसर्गिक है. इवन इफ लॉ चेंज, बेसिक मोरल ट्रूथ रिमेन द सेम. कानून बदल भी जाए या पॉजिटिव लॉ के हिसाब से भी हो जाए या कोई और अन्य कानून उसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाए, लेकिन जो नेचुरल लॉ इट कैन नॉट बी चेंज. इट मीन दैट बेसिक मोरल ट्रूथ यानी कि उसका मूल नैतिक जो है वो उसी तरह से सत्य समान रहता है. इट्स रिमेन द सेम, इट कैन नॉट बी चेंज. Therefore, this is the very first point, friend, what I told you about a characteristic of a natural law. Now, see, one more point I would like to explain. What type of the questions may be asked you? So generally, the questions may be asked you by There are the possibility, there may be the questions asked in your examination on natural law. Now, what may be the some short answers questions will be asked, friends. What is a natural law? Then further define natural law. What is the law of nature? What I told you before. The same you have to explain about a natural law. Question again will be asked, what is the difference between natural law and positive law? The positive law we will study later on. Some of the medium length questions may be asked for the 8 to 10 marks, my dear friend. Explain the meaning and concept of the natural law that we are going to study. Discuss the characteristic of the natural law that what we are studying now. Then explain the importance of natural law in the modern time that we will study. There are the different. What are the advantages and disadvantages of natural law? The long questions may be asked for the 20 marks, my dear friend. Trace the historical development in the natural law. Critically examine the natural law theory that what we are studying there. Therefore, friend, what exactly I would like to explain to you that I told you that characteristic of natural law that what we are studying. Whatever questions I told you, the answers will be the same. Locks are different, but key is the only same that I am going to explain to you, my dear friend. Therefore, the first characteristic what we have studied about the natural law is there, immutable, that is unchanging, aparivartaniya. It means that not a government, not any other law can change the natural law. It is a remainers same. That is nothing but that what we can calling as a, it is a moral of the particular law remains the same. The basic moral truth remains the same. उसका मूल नैतिक सत्य समान रहता है. This is the first part. Second part I told you that it is a universal, applicable everywhere in the world by different. ये सार्वभौमिक हर जगह लागू होने वाली है. You know, friend, the water comes from the hill, right? No, or from the mountain, it comes down, it never goes up. That is the basic thing, right now. Second thing, friend, you will find right now the birds are flying in the sky, a man is walking on the road. If the man will try to fly in the sky, ultimately the artificiality, but there is a possibility, a maximum it is against to the natural law, and the persons may get accident. The accident may take place. This is the basic thing. Therefore, friend, a universal applicable everyone सार्वभौमिक जिसे हम कहते हैं वो सब जगह लागू होता है. This is the second characteristic. Therefore, natural law applies to all humans, regardless of very important, यानी कि प्राकृतिक विधि सभी मनुष्यों पर लागू होती है, चाहे इट मे बी कंट्री, देश, रिलीजन, धर्म के बारे में, कल्चर, संस्कृति. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई कैन गिव द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दिस. राइट टू डिग्निटी एग्जिस्ट वेदर इन इंडिया, यूएसए और एनी अदर कंट्री. गरिमा का अधिकार भारत, अमेरिका या किसी भी देश में मौजूद है, यानी कि राइट टू डिग्निटी, रिस्पेक्ट, सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट, एवरीवेयर इट इज देयर. कॉन्सेप्ट लाइक फेयर ट्रायल आर यूनिवर्सल एक्सेप्टेड. निष्पक्ष सुनवाई जैसे सिद्धांत सार्वभौमिक यानी पूरे देश में, पूरे विश्व में रूप से स्वीकार किए जाते हैं. Therefore, it cannot be denied because it is a natural law. Is therefore this is very important. This universality was emphasized by the Cicero. Cicero is one of the thinker. Therefore, what he said, it is a derived from nature, reason or divine will. Nature, नैसर्गिक, प्राकृतिक, रीजन यानी कि तर्क, डिवाइन विल यानी कि भगवान या धार्मिक जिसे हम कहते हैं भगवान वगैरह. तो ये उत्पन्न, ये प्रकृति तर्क या दैवी इच्छा से उत्पन्न होती है, यानी कि डिवाइन विल. My dear friends, I hope that you might have understood about first lecture, which I have already explained to you. In that lecture, I've explained what is the meaning of the natural law and what are the characteristics of the natural law. And this may be asked you for the short note as well as for the full length question also, my dear friends. Whatever I have explained to you, you try to you. I hope that you might have understood it properly. You by point wise you explain it, try to understand and try to cover the all the points of the reasons what I told you, characteristics of the natural law and what is the meaning of natural law. The next lecture I will conduct a lecture, the sources of the natural law in shortly. I hope that you might have understood everything. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel because this is a topic should be understood by each and every student of the law. Those are appearing for your examination. And my dear friends, share it to the maximum student and don't forget to see the entire lecture and try to understand the lecture Such explanation will not be available anywhere. This is my assurance to you, my dear friend. When you will write it, you will be definitely going to be benefited for this. I wish you all the best. Best of luck. Thank you very much.